Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. Before we get into today's video, make sure you leave a like because that would really help us out. But did you know that Bhad Bhabie appeared on the Dr. Phil TV show? Well, she did. Dr. Phil is a TV show that deals with people's psychology, sociology, and behavior, but why was she on it? It's no secret that Bhad Bhabie has been a very controversial figure over the years, but she also had notable success in her career and professional life. You could even say that her worst moments on the Dr. Phil show is how she got famous, and she was just 13 years old at the time. Bhad Bhabie, whose given name is Danielle Bregoli, was out of control according to her mother, Barbara Ann. She described her daughter as a car-stealing, knife-wielding, twerking 13-year-old, and that she's unable to deal with her daughter's issues anymore while she was at the Dr. Phil show. If you think that's her worst moment on screen, then you'd be surprised with that. But here's our countdown to some of Bhad Bhabie's worst moments on the camera. At number 4, we have Bhad Bhabie and Iggy Azalea's feud. The feud first began in 2018 when Iggy Azalea passed a comment on the type of people that would like to go to a Bhad Bhabie concert. That made quite an impact because Bhad Bhabie fired back at her saying she should come to her show and see what a sold out concert looks like exactly. Back in the day, people would criticize other artists without turning into a bloody battle. With the internet these days, anybody online could repost that and it would just turn into a battle, which is exactly what happened. She was just 15 years old when it happened, and that could be the reason why Iggy didn't fire back at her, but Bhad Bhabie later confronted her and even threw loads of shade at her. At number 3, we have I'm Always Gonna Be a Nightmare. At the Dr. Phil show, she used the catchphrase, "Catch me outside," by which she meant, let's take this outside and see who wins. In other words, she's wanting to fight. That is quite a threat. The audience in the studio were laughing at this when they first heard it. It even became an internet sensation and a meme. Many would even go as far as to say that's all about there is to her, a crude summation of her character. But after her rehab, the 15-year-old now explains that people have often this misconception that she would beat them if they come close to her, and that she's not like that at all. She said she just stood up for herself, but that doesn't mean she would just beat people up. She's trying to convince the people that she's not violent, but sometimes her actions have proved a little bit otherwise. But at number 2, we have the fact that she tried to frame her mother. The Cash Me Outside teen stole her mother's purse and her car for joyriding, but that wasn't the end of it. She reported a false crime report against her mother. She allegedly dropped a spoon of powdered sugar on the bathroom counter and called the cops on her mother by describing the powdered sugar as heroin, and that her heroin addict mother should be sent to jail. She later admitted that the only reason she did this was because she thinks her mother is too controlling and overbearing, and so she was unable to live her life the way she sees best. This didn't sit too well with the police, and so she was later arrested for possession of marijuana and filing a false police report. Wow, that does not look good for either one of them. And at number 1, we have the fact that she's the worst role model. Everybody knows why she got famous. She's definitely not the first or the last teenager like her to get famous and get all that clout and attention. She even tried to mask her disrespectful behavior by saying she was just trying to defend herself. The chances of getting famous by doing something good is little to none, and people often forget that, but building a bad reputation can certainly make someone instantly viral and famous in this day and age of internet-connected society. People absolutely love drama, and whether they like it or not, they can't stay out of it, so it seems. You could say her whole rude personality is just an act to get famous, but that does set a bad example. Nowadays, teens look up to famous people, and if that's the level of example she sets, that's just not good, and it makes her the worst possible type of role model. But anyways guys, that is our reasons on Bhad Bhabie's worst moments. As you can see, even though she's super young, she has not been a good example, and she's had plenty of basically scandals and just loads of just things that we don't endorse. But at the end of the Dr. Phil show, she promised to go to rehab with the belief that she'll get better and turn her life around, and she did that somewhat. As noted, she has improved since then, but she still has a lot more room to grow, to say the least. Just 3 years later, she had a major record label and released several hit songs. She has over 16 million followers and millions of dollars in endorsement deals. But anyways guys, let us know what your favorite, or least favorite in this case is, moment of Bhad Bhabie, and let us know what you think she's going to do in the future. Do you think she's going to be a super famous artist, or do you think she's just going to be known for drama, or what do you think? Let us know in the comments down below. Thanks again for tuning into the channel, and we'll catch you next time.